fashion, beauty, entertainment, and business industry that are always on Make Our World Your Runway. Now, if you want to see all of our shows and also success stories, we tell all of our people to subscribe to the Global Trade Chamber YouTube channel so that you can see Make Our World Your Runway and also success stories. Now, if you don't know about success stories, that is another fabulous show that features the most amazing women in business and also community service. You will love their stories. These are women that come from such humble beginnings, okay, and work themselves up to becoming some of the world's greatest entrepreneurs and also doing some fabulous things in community service. So that's why it is essential that you do subscribe to the Global Trade Chamber YouTube channel so that you can hear these stories and also view Make Our World Your Runway. And if you are a successful woman in business, you will want to try to get on Make Our World Your Runway and also success stories. So stay tuned for all of that. And also, I like to tell all our listeners, the 100 Most Successful Women in Business is Volume 2 is now available on Amazon. Again, I highly recommend getting your copy today. This best-selling book highlights some of the amazing accomplishments of women in business and community service from around the world. If you are a successful woman, you will want to order your copy today, and you may also want to get into Volume 3. So please go to www.100swb.com for all the details on Volume 2, Volume 3, and also you can check out the 100 Successful Women in Business Rockstar Roadshows. We are going to Philadelphia, San Francisco, Mumbai, India in December, where they're going to be doing on their rewards. I was in England this past August, and I can tell you it's amazing. It's fantastic. It's one event, if you are a successful woman, you do not want to miss. So again, www.100swb.com. Check us out for all the latest information. Volume 2, information on Volume 3, success stories, and the 100 Successful Women in Business Rockstar Roadshow. And also, the Global Trade Chamber is going to go to Puerto Rico in October. That's going to be a 5-day conference, another event you do not want to miss. So I highly recommend that you definitely check us out so you can get involved with everything that we are doing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get on to our show. And I have 2 fabulous guests today, and we're actually going into the world of beauty. Our first guest happens to be a CEO of HXPO H2O Hair Care. She's also the creator, and she's going to be doing a big convention on her products at the Broward County Convention Center in Fort Lauderdale, June 3rd and 4th. And what I love about her, this woman was in law enforcement. So it's unbelievable on how she went from law enforcement and into the beauty business. And also, we have another fantastic lady that also owns her own salon, and she's going to tell you why she carries these products. So without further ado, please welcome Linda Hamilton and Lisbeth Casanaova to Make Our World Your Runway. Welcome.
I want to bring to you our 2 new products that we are launching at the Expo. Yes, XPO H2O has an Expo June 3rd and 4th. It's called the XPO H2O Transformation of Mind, Body, Spirit. We're happy to bring to you the 2 new products during that time of the Expo. What are the new products? I want to introduce the Curl Foamer number 1, the Curl Creamer number 2, and you know our original, the Curl Former number 3. So now we have a family. It's a line of product that we're proud of. We're excited to bring it to you, and the transformations are as unique as you've ever seen. Hydration is key. The product formulation is the same. The only difference is the hair textures. So for you wavy girls and curly girls, you have something special. And even the Corley girls can use the product as well for refreshing the hair. So we decided to bring it to you at an expo called the XPO H2O, Transformation of Mind, Body, Spirit. Why? Because we've been through a lot these last 2 years. And we feel that that positive feeling and looking good goes together. So we wanted to bring it to you at an expo. We're excited because we will have different modalities there of mind, body, spirit when it comes to yoga, when it comes to meditation, when it comes to massage therapy, even music therapy. We're excited to bring it all to you in one expo in Fort Lauderdale. So we're super excited to come to Fort Lauderdale, Miami, West Palm, come together. Pre-sale tickets are on sale right now. At the door, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. But come and see what we do. There will be free demos there. We will have locticians, braiders, and natural hair specialists that's going to do their thing and transform that hair so it can look good and fabulous. We love that transformation, and we want you to feel good. So we'll see you there at the event, June 3rd and 4th. Enjoy your day.
Absolutely fantastic today. And Linda, I'm so excited to have you on the show because what a lot of our viewers don't know that you were with us at the 2019 pageant.
Yes,
okay. And you were a sponsor to the pageant. And as I said, when I introduced you, here's a woman that was in law enforcement and went into beauty. So what made you make that change? Because that is really extreme, going from law enforcement and then going into the beauty world.
Actually, I want to thank you for that event. And I was also a judge, and I thought that was very challenging, but good. You opened my eyes to so much when it came to beauty. And so I felt all along that beauty was there, even coming up at 14 and 15 years of age. However, there was a rough side because I grew up on the farm. And so looking at some of the college students that I went to school with, seeing through different eyes that people are really beautiful, and I wanted to exuberate that as well. And so I started doing hair and then, you know, a little makeup. And now I'm doing products that help to beautify and transform your hair.
Yeah, exactly. And we saw that at the pageant. You did a couple of the girls. I know Susmita was one of your models for quite a long time. And you didn't get a chance to do Lamont. I think Lamont got a little chicken on us.
That would have been good.
Lamont comes back every year. So this year we got to pin him down. Okay. Lamont is coming back because, you know, once you get somebody like Lamont, that he's done so many commercials and he's done movies, and now, believe it or not, he's got his own weekly TV show. Okay. This is a guy that will highly promote a product. So we definitely have to get him on there. And Lisbeth, I'm very proud of you because you have the natural hair salon in South Florida, and it's the flagship salon for those products. So, and it says here, helping naturals achieve beauty, hydrated curls. And I want to know, what is your secret? Because you look absolutely gorgeous. You don't look like a day over 18.
I appreciate it. I'm 42 actually, but I appreciate it.
Oh my God, Linda, we got to get her in the pageant in the classic division. She's 42.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh my.
And she's gorgeous.
Oh my God, she's absolutely stunning. I would have never guessed 42. You know what?
Thank you.
I would have guessed 25, 30, but not 42.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happiness.
Yeah,
we gotta enjoy life. That's it.
Exactly. So how did you two get together? Because it seems to be a fantastic match. So how did the two of you get together?
Absolutely, we are the perfect match. Actually, when I was at cosmetology school, the only job I found, like a part-time, was assistant a natural hairstylist back then, and she used to be Linda's business partner on the product side of the business. So that's the way we met, and since then we'll be like together. We are growing up together, and that's fantastic as well because we complement each other on an amazing way. Because as you said, Casanaova Beauty became the flagship salon for Expo H2O, and the only product we use on our clients for 4C kinky hairstylists is Linda's product. And the reason why is because it's the only product out there, water-based, that is a hydrating gel that locks the water in. So yeah, since then we'll be working together, and everything we do, we go together, and look at us. Here we are together here with you.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, you ladies are absolutely fantastic. You know what, Linda, what we need to do, and it would be great, we have to get Welina over to the salon. Okay.
Yes.
Over to Lisbeth salon, because Lisbeth, if you see Welina, okay, Welina's like a chameleon. She could change her hair all the time, but she's got this most gorgeous curly hair. I sent Linda a picture. It's unbelievable. Okay. And it's like down to here. Okay. And she's one of these people that you could change her looks, and no matter what you do, this girl comes out absolutely stunning. All right.
Yeah.
And what's great about it is because she was my Miss International World supermodel last year, and she was also top model for Supermodels Unlimited magazine. And why you can use that to promote, because Supermodels magazine, as a matter of fact, is bringing her back to New York Fashion Week to actually coach. Okay. So this is like great publicity that you can use. You could say, hey, we got top models sitting in the chair. Okay. And what's great about, what I love about Welina, when Welina does something, she promotes it all over the place. Okay. And if you ever look at her Instagram, her Facebook, the thousands of people that follow her is unbelievable. She was on the cover of Vogue magazine last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Got herself on the cover of Vogue without any of us even promoting her. This is the type of person she is. So we definitely have to connect both of you together with her.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Linda, tell us about this. It seems like a great event that you got coming up at the Broward County Convention Center, June 3rd and 4th.
Absolutely. We're super excited. Again, Liz and I are teaming up. Casanaova Beauty and Expo are teaming up for this event. But I just want to digress just for a second. Angela, I want to make sure that you're aware that the Global Chambers, the Global Trade Chamber, was where Liz and I trained. We trained there at the Global Chamber with Al Otero, because we were doing a curly hair training right there. So Liz and I were together for that.
Exactly.
So again, we're together on June 3rd and 4th in Fort Lauderdale at the Broward Convention Center, and it's an amazing expo. This is our inaugural expo. Now we're doing it for a couple of reasons. The first reason started as a product launch, because we have, of course, the Holy Grail, the one that's been around for some time now, which is the gel.
That product.
But now we also have #1, which is the Curl Foamer #1. And we had the Curl Creamer #2. And we still have the Curl Former #3. So we wanted to bring the 2 new products to the industry, to the community, let them understand what the other 2 are about. It's all about texture. It's all about texture. And so I want to defer to Liz, because she's used both of them, and I want to hear from the salon perspective. Go ahead, Liz.
Go ahead,
Absolutely.
Liz.
Well, most of our clients, of course, are used to the gel, because it was the first product she came out with. And it was created and designed for 4C kinky hair. And now Linda has this gorgeous idea to come out with 2 different other products, because not everyone has the same texture, right? So this is for a softer texture where they can have their curls a little more loose, and they won't be as crunchy as if they use the gel, because the gel is too thick probably for their texture. And also for people with 4C kinky hair, if they use the foam or the cream, which are the 2 products, they can have like an older look and a bigger look, which also looks amazing, but without losing that hydration, which is so important. So all the products basically are the same formulation, but different ratios. So that way people can achieve the look they're going for. And depending on that, they can pick which of the 3 products to use.
That's absolutely amazing. And you know, you said something, everybody's hair texture is different. I just had
Yeah.
that argument with my mother this morning. Now she's going to be 93 years old. And she's always complaining. And I said, Ma, you're going to be 93. If you think your hair is going to be like you were when you were in your 30s or your 40s, guess again.
Yeah.
It is not. Okay. I said,
Based, meaning
yes.
that they dries out hair because oil and water, they don't mix. So when they apply these type of products, their repealed water hair gets brittle and dry. So they never achieve those beautiful juicy curls that they're looking for because they don't know. And when they start using, you know, Linda's product line, Expo H2O, and that's what we use here at the salon, as it locks the water in, it allows the water to penetrate cuticle and cortex of the hair. So that hydrates hair. And once hair is hydrated, it starts curling up. And when it's dry, it doesn't have elasticity to do so. So basically that's what it is about.
Yeah, exactly. And you're 100% correct. And so is Linda. The more educated that people become and they try these products and they know what it's about, it's excellent because, and that creates more sales because people, and then they start telling friends, and you know, the old saying, he told two, she told
Absolutely.
two. And before you know it, hey, the product really takes off, which is absolutely amazing. So I'm definitely going to see which of my girls are available that day. I'm hoping to get with Lena at least one of those days. If she's available,
Amazing.
I will definitely get her there. You'll love her, love to meet her. When you see her hair, you're going to know. I mean, Linda knows when you see her hair, but it's absolutely amazing. And I may have an opportunity for both of you to work with Swim Week. I had the distinct pleasure of meeting these two gentlemen that have done something very different in the fashion industry. And they were just on NBC and ABC up in New York. And they are actually working with different body types, different body styles, petite women. And they want to even do something on board the ship as like a pre-cocktail party before Swim Week. So I could probably definitely get you involved with these two gentlemen. They love to do things like this, okay? And they're always looking to get involved with different vendors, different products. And Linda, we have a whole new crew now. So I think we could start getting your products in the salon on board the ship.
I love that. I love that. Absolutely.
Yeah,
That would be
we
great.
have a whole new crew. They're from Chicago and New York. I met the new director yesterday. As you know,
Okay.
the ship now is called Margaritaville at Sea. But the ship that we have now, okay, which was the Grand Classica, which was turned into Margaritaville, they have one floor that has just nothing but stores, okay, retail stores. But we've got a great salon where they actually do massage and they do facials, and it's absolutely beautiful up there. So I think that, you know, if we get you on the ship when we do this pre-swim week party, cocktail party, I could probably introduce you to the spa manager and we could start working some of the magic there.
Wonderful. Yeah, that would be really great, you know. And another, just kind of to add to that, you mentioned the spa. You know, even at our expo, we're having, you know, massage therapy there, yoga specialist there, a breathing specialist there. You know, we want you to walk away feeling good, feeling great,
Right.
and transforming yourself at the same time. Because Liz and I will be on stage doing demonstrations as to the product, letting you see the result, and hydrating that hair. Yes.
Oh yeah, and it all fits in. Like I told Liz, you know, being in the cosmetic industry for 30 years, it's an education, okay? And
It is.
the way I used to tell my clients is, look, your face is your canvas, but think of it as a little black dress. Start out with the essentials, then you could start building onto it. Because so many women would come and, you know, they'd look at the products on the counter and, should I use this serum? Should I use this moisturizer? And they didn't realize that when you're doing something like that, okay, I had to be very well educated. And I tell this to everybody, the first 5 ingredients, when you look at a cosmetic product, that's your strongest. Those are the ones you could be allergic to. Everything else is just a touch. So I had to become educated to know if people were on certain medicines, if they had certain conditions. There was sometimes some of those products didn't work. So it's great what both of you are doing, especially the fact that you can go to something like this, a wellness, there's going to be yoga, there's going to be massaging, you know, and people don't realize when even with taking care of your hair, taking care of your skin, taking care of your body, it leads to better health.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, if your hair is great and you can get to a certain age and you still got a full head of hair, hey, that
You
shows
feel
you're healthy.
amazing.
That's right.
Exactly. As I said, my mother's going to be 93 the end of this week, and she still has a full head of hair.
Oh my
I-
God.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And then, you know what? It's also a sign of good genes too, Angela.
Exactly. It is a sign of, all right, she colors in. Like I said, she was complaining this morning because she got a little strand here and a little strand. I said, Mom, you still got a full head of hair. You're not wearing a wig. You're not putting extensions in your hair. I said, if you can still at that age, I said, that's an accomplishment. Most people don't get to that age with a full head of hair.
Absolutely.
True.
93 too? Oh my God. Absolutely.
93, okay? And you're going to laugh. There's nothing wrong with her other than exhaustion. They cannot find anything wrong with her, okay? A little bit of hard of hearing, but that goes with age. You can get that almost at any age, okay? That's
crazy.
it. That's all
Yeah.
she's got, okay? She can still walk. She still cleans her house, still makes her bed, and she can still run. She can still put her sneakers on and run.
That's a
That's so
blessing.
awesome. That is a blessing. It is.
It is a
Yes.
blessing. Every time I look at her, I go, well, there's hope. I said, there is hope. I said, unbelievable. But, you know, this was so amazing to me today because both of you ladies are absolutely amazing. Okay. And, you know, when you think about it, what you're doing, you're really giving back to the community. Okay. Because there are so many people out there today that really need this education. And that's why I wanted both of you to come on my show, because when this show goes out and it goes on YouTube and it goes on Roku, other people are going to see it and they're going to know that there's people like both of you out there that really are doing something for the community.
Absolutely.
And that's
You know
why.
what? Go ahead.
Go ahead. That's what fulfills us the most, you know, like making women feeling powerful and really being able to enjoy their natural hair without any struggle. They feel free because maintenance is zero, literally zero, and they can enjoy their natural hair out there, especially in South Florida weather, you know, with this humidity. And all they have to do is like put it up for bedtime, wear a shower cap for shower time, and that's it. And their hair is gonna always look amazing and hydrated. And we are changing lives, and we are making them feel powerful. And that's it, because when your hair looks good, you feel amazing. That's it.
Exactly.
And I just want to
Everything
add
changes.
to that. And I just want to add to what Liz said, you know, I chime in because it's confidence. It's feeling confident about who you are and looking great. And then people admiring you. Because most of the people, when they leave the salon where Liz is, or when they leave a demo that I've done, people look at their hair and go, oh my God, your hair is amazing. They've not seen it before. The shine is amazing. The hydration is there. You can see the curl definition. And you're right. We're doing community outreach. Even at this event on June 3rd and 4th, it's community outreach because we're doing free demos. We want you to come just as you are and let us show you through a demonstration how the product looks on your hair, how amazing it looks, how we can hydrate that hair, and it's beautiful. And right now we're running a pre-sale for tickets. Tickets on pre-sale right now, so you might want to jump on it because at the door, it will be more. So we encourage you to jump on this right now and come and watch us do what we know to do best, and that's transform that hair.
Oh my God, yeah, absolutely. And you're right, you're both doing community service. And you know, it's the funny thing, last year I was in the hospital for a kidney stone. Okay, so I was the one day I wasn't feeling so good, so I didn't comb my hair. But you're gonna laugh, just as Lisbeth said. When the doctor walked in, I said, wait a minute. I took the brush and I would start combing my hair. I said, it's sticking up a little bit. And he said, oh yeah, I know, it looks lousy, right? I said, no, it does.
Right.
And then when I told my husband to bring all my stuff, and I started putting a little makeup on because I was feeling better and blow drying my hair, guess what? The next day I walked out of the hospital and went home and scrubbed my floor.
That's
You're right.
it.
It's confidence, okay?
That's right.
I went into surgery one time with a little bit of lipstick on. The doctor said, I don't believe this. I said, listen, I said, I know I'm going to make it. I said, but should I die? I want to die with a little bit of confidence. At least wherever I'm
Absolutely.
going, if I'm going up there and down there, at least I'm going looking good. So-
That's right. That's right.
and,
Absolutely.
and you know what? Two of the women that were in the waiting room going for surgery, they said, you got any of that lipstick under your pillow? I said, I just happen to. Because now they wanted to look good going into surgery. But you want to know something? That was the confidence. And
That's
by
right.
me saying that, everybody pulled through. And the
Yeah.
doctor came to me and says, you know, he says, I think we need you. He says, upstairs in surgery. I said, why? I said, I got a squeamish stomach. He said, you gave these people a lot of confidence. He said, because they felt like they could pull through. I said, well, that's the name of the game. I said, when you're up here and you're next to the morgue where you don't want to be, and you're watching people go in and out, yeah, your mind starts playing tricks on you. But if you feel great, you're going to come out great because you're going to sleep, your mind is at ease, and you're dreaming about what you might look like when you come out. So there you go. So that is great community service. But you know, Linda, I'm going to tell you something, okay?
Yes.
All right. You have been in law enforcement, okay? And you've really done your community service there, all right? Now, a little bit of a surprise. Our pageant is actually coming up October 20th to the 22nd. If you can sail with us, I'm going to submit you for something because we're bringing something on board ship. I was very fortunate last year to receive the Presidential Lifetime Award from the President and the Vice President of the United States.
Awesome.
Yeah. Linda, I would like to submit your name for that award.
Oh.
Because you are amazing. And you've come out of law enforcement, what you are doing for women and what you're continuing to doing in the community, I know it will pass. So our July event is already booked up, but I am going to submit you for the October. I'll send you the dates, but I'm going to submit you for the October awards.
And I'll be there. I'll be there, Angela.
Because you will,
Yay.
she is absolutely amazing. I mean,
Thank
I've
you.
read
They
a lot.
deserve it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
very, very deserving. You know, I work with Dr. D. Thompson. You can look her up on Facebook, and she's very much involved with the presidential awards. And it's really not a political thing because every president has pretty much done this. But when we see achievements of people, okay, that's what they look at, what you've done for the community. All right. And Linda, you fit the bill. You know, of all the people I have submitted, you really fit that bill. So I'm going to submit your name, and then you'll get an email, and you know, you just send your bio and your pictures. But just the fact that you were in law enforcement and for all these years, and I'm surprised that you never got that award all these years, but now you have an opportunity to get that.
And you know, I'm having fun. I'm having the time of my life because, like Liz says, we're changing people's lives. We're giving them that confidence, you know, that they didn't have before. We're uncovering that ugly duck as they think they are, and they're not. They're beautiful. And so
Yeah.
to uncover that is worth it. And that's what I get up every day for.
Yeah, that's what I get up every
Me
day
too.
for, because if I can change, and I was telling my husband several years ago, I had a woman that walked into Sephora because I had also worked for Sephora. She had stage 4 cancer, and part of it hit the brain. And she was going to go to a Christmas party. And she walked in and she said, I don't think I could ever look beautiful again. And I said, sit in my chair. When I got done doing that makeover on her, her husband walked in. They were hugging me and kissing me. She tried to give me $100 tip. I said, no way. I said, what I've done today, I said, I have done from the goodness of my heart, but I have done to make you look beautiful. You know, she never forgot that. And guess what? That was the highlight, I think, of her year, because this woman beat cancer and writes to me till this day. She beat that cancer. She's been in remission now, I think, for over 11, 12 years. Okay.
That's that confidence, though. That's that confidence that you gave her. Do you realize what you just said?
Yeah,
That's
confidence.
the confidence that you gave her to go on and survive it.
Yeah.
Exactly. She survived because of that confidence. Okay. And that, you know what? That's something that's missing in today's world.
Yeah.
Is that where you said it right there? You and Lisbeth said it. Confidence. Okay. People need confidence. There's so much going on in the world today. Look at what happened during COVID. Okay. And, you know, when COVID hit, I actually, because I knew Dr. Fauci from New York, I actually got on behind the scenes of the COVID task force because my cousin had got it so bad and we thought we were going to lose her, and she's still having some after effects. Okay. And that's when my husband said to me, okay, it hit home, didn't it? He said, now what are you going to do? You're going to sit there and do nothing, or you're going to get back out into that community and you're going to start making a difference. And I just sat on the end of my bed and I said, you know what? He's right.
He's right.
Okay. I cannot sit here and do nothing. So every night when I go to bed, I said, God, you got to make me get to my mother's age, if not older, because I'm not through. Okay. I am not through. Heart attack, hip operation, I'm still going. I'm not through. Okay.
Look at you.
Yeah.
If I can make
It's that same DNA though, Angela. It's that same DNA. It's in you, and that drive and determination. And you're a giver too now. You're a giver because you give your time, your support, your love, your heart. And I know because I've known you for a long, long time now. And you're such a giver. And all of that radiates. It radiates and it comes to other people. So they gravitate to you because of that light that you shine and that confidence that you give. And so, yeah, it's a blessing, sister. It is.
It is a blessing. And both of you ladies are doing the exact same thing. So we make a great team, no matter what we're doing, where we go, we make a great team. And you know, at the end of the day, if we can empower women or empower someone, okay, and give them that confidence. And I tell my girls that, I said, if you become big stars and you go to Hollywood and you make a movie, you know what? Just send me a note and thank me. That means more to me than sending me the check. Okay. That means more to me.
That's it.
I know that I've done my job. Okay.
Absolutely.
You know, last year when I got Melina on all those billboards in New York and she became top model and she was 200 feet high in Times Square, I said, Melina, I've done my job. And she's been very thankful for that because she said, that wasn't for you. She said, I would be struggling in the modeling world. And now she's on covers of magazines. People ask her to do videos. She's on her own, okay? But I was able to do something that advanced somebody's career. So if I put a smile on her face, that's all I need. So, but ladies, in your closing remarks, what do you want people to know?
Well, I want to start by saying thank you. Thank you, because the exposure is excellent. You are helping people to know who we are. That's number one. You have opened up this door for us that we wouldn't have had otherwise. And so for that, I want to thank you. I want to thank the Global Chamber, you know, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be where we are. We started training right there at the Global Chamber.
I remember that, yes.
It's part of my foundation and, you know, me growing and doing what I do. But what really captures my heart, like we talked about the self-confidence, I've seen women in my chair actually in tears. They actually get caught up and can't even speak, speechless, because I've done something to their spirit and it's in their heart and it radiates through they're beaming. They're just beaming. And I do want to share a story. I was in Tampa 2 weeks ago and I did this lady, her name is Miss Carter. And when I did her, she says, I got to call my son. I got to call my son. My son needs to come here and get this hair done and understand hydration. She called him. He happened to be an NFL player for the Bengals. This gentleman came to my chair. I sat down, I had a conversation with him, taught him about hydration. And now he's on social media with his camera and his beautiful hair. And so I touched not just women, I touched men, we touched children, we touched so many lives. And in closing, I'm just thankful to be here. Thankful that we're opening up the door to be able to do the expo June 3rd and 4th. At the Broward Convention Center in Fort Lauderdale, June 3rd and 4th. It's going to be a huge expo and we're super excited. So those are my final thoughts. And we're introducing 2 new products because we're expanding our line. So we want people to know that, feel it, and want to see it at the expo.
Exactly. And that's amazing. Yeah, if you're changing lives, that's amazing. Lisbeth, what's your final words?
Well, yes, as what Linda said, sometimes people come here and they can't imagine what the hair is able to do because they've been told for years that they had bad hair, and it's not bad hair.
No.
It's just that they don't have the guidance to know what's the way to go to really enjoy their hair. So with this expo, June 3rd and 4th, definitely everyone is going to have the opportunity to come and join us and learn about their hair care and more. And it's going to be a fantastic way to share Linda's and my knowledge and keep helping more people to really get there to the point where they enjoy that, because a lot of people come here and they said, I never thought my hair could do this. And I'm like, absolutely, it can happen. And they said, I thought what I was seeing on your website and IG was fake pictures, but I never thought it was real. And I'm like, it's real. And it's real because of the technique. It's real, of course, because of the products, but they really need to know. And I, as always tell Linda, a lot of people need to know about your product because it's amazing. There's no other product out there that does what it does. So that's why we're coming with this expo, trying, as I said, to improve, to help more people and motivate more people. So I'm grateful for for giving us this opportunity to share this with more people and get to more people. So we wait on you there, and we'll see you there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. In my closing remarks, Linda, I have to say, my show is actually the creation of Maria, okay, Global Trade Chamber, 100 Successful Women in Business. She is absolutely giving me a platform that I can get out and interview the most amazing people. And I have to say, I felt like today I was on NBC because you two ladies made it great, made it interesting. And I have interviewed a lot of people, but I'm going to tell you straight out, this was the highlight. I was telling my husband on the way here, I said, this is going to be an amazing show. I said, because just learning a little bit about Lisbeth and Linda, I know you can get on there and you can talk like I do. We have that proverbial gift of gab with nothing wrong with that. Okay. But I knew this was going to be an amazing show. And I'm so glad that we have this platform to get this out to other women. And once it comes out, you could take the show and you could share it with anyone. Okay. So this will not be the first time. You ladies will be back on the show because I always make sure all my guests come back for a second time. But we definitely want to tell our listeners that June 3rd and 4th, the Broward County Convention Center, they need to attend this, must see it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fabulous 2 days, a great day to take some time for yourself and, just get your body back in shape, your hair back in shape, and learn all the new techniques that are out there. So, ladies, I want to thank you so much for being part of Make Our World Your Runway.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to, Lisbeth, I'm definitely going to get Walina. I'll get with you and see when Walina's available. We get into the salon.
Awesome.
Lisbeth, all about their products and how women can actually be beautiful with their hair and the convention coming up and their body. And as I always said, lights, camera, action. Make Our World Your Runway always interviews the most amazing and unbelievable people in all different sorts of business. So we want to thank you again for joining us on Make Our World Your Runway, and we will be back next week with another fabulous guest. Have a great weekend.